Someone disguised as a German gold operator, kicking off a real chicken dinner game. How did Hiren, who clearly runs a pub here, become a spy? Hiren is merely a bartender. How on earth did he get involved in this? After tidying up the pub equipment, news came through that the supply ship was leaving early, and that doesn't sound good. Soon the intel reached Dazhao and the crew, who were initially planning a leisurely trip, now have to dodge enemy ships while cruising. To reach the port on time, they had to change their route. It felt like a big escape game. The German bombers have already entered British airspace, with bombs lighting up the entire city like a wild light show. Churchill was thinking, if Dazhao's mission fails, that'll be quite embarrassing. 2 days away from the port, Dazhao spotted a British destroyer. How awkward. Since they're a secret force, running into the British means being sent back, really uninvited guests. As the detailed alarm rang, the captain had no time for Dazhao and ordered immediate battle preparations. What a busy mistake. Subtitles. Dazhao got caught up in the battle. It's truly getting what he deserved. The British destroyer immediately retaliated, releasing death charges. It's a real you mess with me, I mess with you moment. The next day, Hiren and his team met the prince, straight out of a Hollywood script. The prince brought in muscle men and heavy weapons. Looks like they're gearing up for a real party. These guys are going for the real deal, for a thrilling experience. While prepping for battle, a guy sneakily entered the German supply room with a timer bomb. Subtitles. Suddenly, 3 German soldiers made their appearance, sparking a mini catch the thief battle. Fourth Sister's entrance was like an Egyptian goddess, perfectly distracting the Germans. Young officers parted in the warehouse, living it up like a timeless favorite comeback. While Fourth Sister was chatting with Lu Er, a German inadvertently blurted out and let her glimpse the truth. She hurried to Hiren, saying they needed to stop immediately, turning this place into a no-go zone. She sped off to the intelligence hut, but realized time simply wouldn't allow it. With the bomb about to go off, the lights dimmed like a scene from a movie's dark eye. Just as Dazhao and crew were about to act, they noticed a distant light signal, almost like a SOS. The explosives they brought can't blow the target, so it's a let's head home situation. I suggested, since the explosives are a bust, let's get straight to it and steal the ship. Fourth Sister was a total showstopper, charming the Germans like a grand performance. Yet Lu Er was still suspicious of this beautiful stranger, plotting his grand welcome. Lu Er figured Fourth Sister wasn't German, just needed to wait for her song to end for an interrogation. Dazhao and his crew greeted the guards friendly and accepted their weapon gifts. Subtitles. Dazhao and his companion still remained elegant, unexpectedly prepping for their voyage. The soldiers, seeing their uniforms, thought they were their own. Talk about high IQ moments. IC got right to business, firing 3 shots that pleased them. Talk about being human delicacies. They obtained a German off-road vehicle. What a true shopping spree. They nailed the bomb task with ease. Carrying out supply orders at the fuel depot was a job well done. No one had time to react, and Hiren led the way. It felt like a trading floor. The giant moved closer with a smile while quietly boarding the supply ship, such an adventurer. Lawson hung the explosives on the ship's anchor, anticipating a delicious feast. The jar blasted into the crew quarters, starting a bombing mode, and it was a sensation. Leaving the enemy a way out is truly a pro at troublemaking. Surprisingly, Ajay and Larson noticed that Larson appeared to possess a certain degree of elegance. Subtitles: Larson, facing innocent German troops, seemed just like a gentleman killer. Ajay's group was clearing out the minor foes at the dock. It was just like a variety show scene. The soldiers who passed by all left silently. It was time to turn around. Larson and his team got ready to board the ship, but the mission was far from over. At this point, the prince and the army warehouse tried to unlock their deal but found it locked, a classic tragedy. The prince's men were towing the ship desperately, truly a parade. Sisters, I finally realized his sister's predicament. Time to come up with a rescue. After Luo took Sister C to the room and saw the torture tools, he realized he had truly crossed the line.